It's Kat here. Today we're going to be doing a bracelet. It's going to be a triple regular. I call it a fountain, but I'm not sure what everybody else calls it, but I think it's the same thing. Today we're going to be using pink, teal, and black. Now we also have the purple. I use a purple hook from DIY. And we're also going to be using a C-clip. And then we're going to be using the Bandaloom. Now this is the next thing that we're going to be doing, and it's a banana. On the next episode, we're going to be showing how to do a banana. This is episode 1, season 1. Let's get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to have pink in the middle, and blue on each side, and then black doing the triangles. My Bandaloom broke, but I just don't use the ones that are around the broken one. So it's going to be shorter than all the other ones with the fixed Bandalooms. So I have pink, and I'm going to line the middle. Pink is my favorite. Now what you're going to do is you're going to line it up like this, one in front of the other. See, I'm going to show you again. You line the first one, then you line the second one. And the arrows are pointing this way, so you're going to be going this way. There's arrows. And the arrows are telling you where to go. You're going to have to use those arrows or you're not going to get it right, and it's just going to fall apart. Now let's finish this. What's going on, okay? Let's watch what's going on. Okay, let's go back here. Now I moved the phone closer. Okay, now we're going to do the blue on either side. We're going to do the same thing, but I'm just going to skip one of my pegs because I broke it, like I said. Just going to line it the same way that we did the pink, where the arrows are pointing to. It's very important that you go the right way with the arrows, because if you don't, when you try pulling it off the board, it's going to fall apart, and when you try putting the triangles on and start to try to make your bracelet, you're not going to be able to pull it over. Okay, so I'm done with one side, now I'm going to go to the other side. This takes about maybe 10 minutes. I've never timed myself, but right now we're at 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And we still are 3/4 done because we have one more part to do. Now we're just going to make the triangles pointing the same way as the arrows pointing down. It's very important that they point downwards or you're going to have a fallen apart bracelet. And it's not going to be very pretty, because then you're going to start crying. Like I did. because I was like, it's my first time doing it, and I tried my best. Like, I was working on it for like 30 minutes trying to get it right, and then like 2 weeks later, I got it correct finally. Oh yes, and I'm using Bandaloom. You can order it online at bandaloom.com. That's BANDALOOM.com. Or if you see the commercials on TV, you can call the number and you will get it delivered. You will have to pay processing and handling. Okay, now we're all done. We have some leftover bands, but we don't need them. So, with our bandaloom, this backwards. Okay. Now what we're going to do is right here, under this, you can see like a little line under the first 2 lines of the 2 triangles. Going to pull that over and up with your hook. Going to connect it to the next line. And then you're just going to keep doing that with the pink and the blue. Now just watch. I'm sorry about that, sorry. And you'll also be seeing music videos on my subscription and other music. There'll also be subscriptions to other singers. I'm very musical. Now we're almost done with the pink. We have 2 more to go. We've done the same thing all the way up. And if it gets stuck on one of the edges, just pull it over. Now what I do at the end is I'm just going to pull the pink, pull the bottom pink, the one that's on the bottom. You will make sure that it has to be on the bottom. Just pull it over to where it sees like a, kind of looks like a little A. I call it the A over. Now what we're going to do is over here, we're going to go through the black. We're not going to go under the black. We're going to go through the black. And they're going to look different than the middle ones because the middle ones are more bigger. And plus, these only have one side of it. So see, you're only going to get that small, and it's going to look like one of the regular ones. That's nothing wrong with it. That's how I learned the hard way. Nothing wrong with it. It might look different at a couple different times, but like I said, there's nothing wrong with it at all. If you get stuck, just kind of use your fingers if you have small fingers. I mean, you can buy them from online, from like I'm using DIY bands, do it yourself. You can get those at Kmart, Big Lots, Michael's, which is an art craft store. You can get it at, let's see. You can get it at, anywhere, pretty much. I mean, I know we're going to do the same thing. Oh, wait, no. What we're going to do is we're going to take this, oh, okay, at the end we'll do that. We're going to do the same thing. It takes about 5 minutes to do the setup, and then probably like maybe 6 or 7 minutes to do the whole bracelet. Put it together. If you are not nervous, you'll succeed. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to pull these over. It's going to make like a cross type of thing. They're kind of going to be, this is how the end's going to look. I mean, if you have the Bandaloom. It doesn't really matter what loom you do it on, but some looms are different and they have more pegs, so you're going to need more bands. I didn't really count my bands because there's really no time to count them, but like, there's probably 11 pegs on the Bandalooms, 11 or 12, but some Bandalooms are different. You never know. So you can get the newer Bandaloom, which is the blue sparkle. If you have any comments, comment below. Now what we're going to do is we're just pulling it off, and you see how it's already forming. We're just pulling it off gently. Pull all the bands off of each peg, and then you're just going to go keep going down, but we're going to go the opposite way. You have to go the opposite way of the arrows. So you're going to defy the arrows when you're pulling it off. Defy the arrows. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab these little, going to take out that black one because it was just an extra. Now we're going to grab the ends of them, and there should be like maybe 4 if you're doing that thing that I'm doing. And we're just going to put them together. The reason why you should use the C-clip is because it's way better. Now we're going to put them in between our 2 fingers, like that. And then we're going to take an extra pink one, put it through it, and loop it through. So where it looks like this. You don't need a clip to clip it on. Now we're going to undo our fingers, and it's kind of going to be a little twisted. And then we're going to take a blue and do the same thing that we did with the pink. I mean, if you have a bigger hand, if you're doing it for maybe a littler sister, or and then we're going to take another pink, or like a bigger person, you would need these, what I'm doing right now, because you're probably going to need 2 or 3. So I'm only going to do 3. We used the pattern. We did pink, blue, pink. By the way, I am Catalina. Same thing. Now, if we have this. We have like an extra thing. Now over here, on the other side of your bracelet, you have little circles. That's fine. Take them and put them all together. Put them on your fingers. Take the C-clip. Put it through it. Now take the other side of it, which is this side, and put it through the C-clip. And this is what your bracelet looks like. Thank you everybody for coming and watching. If you're into bracelets, it's the perfect thing for you. Bye guys! Remember, watch more of me by singing. I'm going to be singing Carried Away soon, and I'm going to be posting it maybe today. I don't know. But, yet again, let's have some fun and holler out at me. By the way, this video was 14 minutes and 13 seconds. Bye!